show is, and they admit that, and then they say, but I kind of love it. To me, that's really special. With vulnerability more, which I think is a real strength of Emily. So this year was really fun. Oh my gosh, Italy is unlike anything else. It's just the warmth there and the people and the locations and the architecture is so divine. It's also just incredibly crazy to be walking around looking at these ancient artifacts. I'm like so blessed to be able to walk in and among them and film them. And Venice I'd never been to before, so it was a magical experience for all of us. The canals, I mean, it's mind-bogglingly beautiful, and everyone embraced us there. It was truly stunning, but there's nothing quite like Paris.
Do you want to see something in Italian saying?
Oh. Ciao bella.
Ciao bella. That was
Bellissima.
That was so she
Had to pop into Ashley Park's room, of course, just to have a little giggle, as we always do.
My career, the biggest change is that now my work is recognized abroad, outside of Italy. So this is a thing. I mean, this means many new opportunities for me and for my career, and I'm happy about that. Sure.
Are more people like stopping you and like,
Tourists in Italy, tourists, a lot of tourists. Italians are more, more relaxed. Yeah. It was a big responsibility for me. I'm not joking. It was like a great responsibility, a great emotion, and even a great pride to show the beauty of these cities to the whole world. And for me, it was like it wasn't easy. For me, it was easier to film here in Paris because I was more relaxed.
I feel like it gets deeper between Gabriel and Emily in terms of like the feelings and the conversation gets deeper. Not essentially romantically, but there's a connection that is more mature.
It's pretty steamy this season, I think. Really unexpected too. I think for us, I love also like Mindy did a lot of action randomly this season. She was on a horse, she was in a harness twice, she did stunts, she was in a boat many hours. I feel like it was definitely not the show where she was like sitting in a cafe talking to Emily this season, and I really love doing action and I got to do physical comedy, which I love so much, and I would love to keep doing stuff like that.
Yeah, what happened is that Rome was suddenly more relaxed, more colorful. There was openness about the character in Rome that we translated with, more relaxed and colorful clothes. As soon as we came back to Paris, it was like back to corseting the character. And clearly has to do with the other personality that Sylvie shows. And for me, as I was raised in Rome, it was very special. It was a very, very emotional moment, and I don't know, I feel at home when I'm there, so almost more than in Paris, for some reason, because it has to do with my childhood, so of course. So it was great. It was vacation. It wasn't really work. Yeah.
Oh my God. When I did a lot of night shooting, to come back at maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when there are no tourists, and sometimes my driver would just stop and I would walk around the Piazza Venezia or the Fontana di Trevi, and I would just walk and there would be no one, and it was 3 in the morning, and I felt like I was in a Fellini movie. It was amazing. It just made me want to spend more money on clothes. I mean, as if I didn't already spend enough. But it made me go shopping in my closet to find things that I might not have worn in a long time and to put them with other things. But the clothes are so beautiful, and the clothes that I wear on the show they're kind of crazy.
Gosh, I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana head to toe with a little bit of my own jewelry on as well. So yeah, thank you. It's my little numbers. Gosh, I'd say Steam ratings. I'd say we get to a 9.8. It's a hot season. We turn it up a little bit. It's good. It comes out at Christmas. It's winter for most people, so I like to turn it up. Gosh, I think Paris feels like home now. So Rome felt like a little bit of a vacation, which was nice. But yeah, Rome at 2 a.m. is one of the most magical cities. The history, you feel it. You walk in them streets and it's alive.
Moi, j'étais jamais allé à Rome. J'étais déjà allé en Italie. J'étais jamais allé à Rome de ma vie, donc j'ai découvert Rome. Et la nourriture est incroyable là-bas. Donc les premières semaines, j'ai plus mangé que visité. Mais ouais, c'était cool. Et puis ça permet aussi au niveau de l'histoire de tout shuffle, de tout changer, de mettre les personnages dans de nouvelles situations. Et c'est super marrant, c'est vraiment bien.
Is it like, you know what I mean? Like to be with Roberto Benigni. So no, a lot of love, a lot of joy, a lot of warmth from the Italian crew. I loved it.
No, it was great. It was really great, and it's a sexy season, I feel. Especially for Nico specifically, you know, I get it's such a gift as an actor, and I'm so grateful that he got to open up this season. You know, you get to see he had such an armor in the previous gen. You really get to see a side of him that's you get to see the heart that beats behind him, and that was a gift. So yeah, I had a lot of fun.
And somebody asked me what was the best thing about shooting in Rome. I'm like, listening to Italian all day, you know? And like that, you know, France and Italy are so, we're cousins, we're brothers and sisters. And Paris and Rome are like, they're like sister cities a little bit, you know? So it brought a lot. Being there brought a, you know, it refreshed the Emily in Paris adventure, and it made it richer, you know?
Ah, c'est assez intense. Ouais, je dois avouer que c'est assez intense. Donc voilà, je ne peux pas en dévoiler trop, mais je pense que globalement, pas seulement pour Laurent et Sylvie, mais l'ensemble de la saison est marqué par cette caractéristique-là. Ça va être, il va y avoir pas mal de turbulences, on va dire.
Moi, j'avais déjà travaillé, j'ai habité les États-Unis, j'avais fait un film avec Mathieu Modine là-bas à LA, donc je connais comment ça se passe sur un plateau américain, mais là, bon, on était en France, et puis c'était surtout au bout de 5 saisons. C'est la 5e saison, donc il y a une famille qui est établie, mais ce qui a été extraordinaire, c'est que je me suis sentie faire partie de la famille dès le premier instant, dès le premier moment où j'ai mis le pied sur le plateau. Et du coup, ça n'a été que joyeux, qu'amusement. Darren Star, il nous met en confiance incroyablement, donc ça rend inspiré, ça donne des ailes en fait. I love the way this series talks about women. It's just elegance, humor, and freedom. Everything we love.